Welcome to this Pecha Kucha for my final project in URI's EDC534 taught by Renee Hobbs. For this assignment, I have created a digital authorship project for community college students in an online composition course. The context for the assignment is developed for community college students who are taking a required developmental writing course. It will be comprised of a series of assignments from simple to challenging, which will be geared toward a variety of age groups with varying degrees of technological experience. The purpose of the assignment: students will examine their current digital literacy practices and further develop their abilities as digital authors. After displaying their knowledge of the concept of digital literacy and blogging about their own past digital publications, students will begin researching a trending topic for their digital project. I have two objectives in creating this assignment, one pedagogical and one student-centered. Objective 1, I'm excited to put to use what I've learned over the past semester. Objective 2, my intention is to provide community college students with the confidence and means to envision themselves as digital authors. I'll need to keep in mind that community colleges are open enrollment. The average student age is 30 years old. My typical student ranges from 17 to 50 years old and comes from a culturally, economically diverse background. After preparing the way for students to handle the assignment, I will ask students to conduct an inquiry into a trending topic, viral video, or pop culture phenomenon. I will use the college Blackboard site as a hub for student resources. Student interest and motivation is often geared by personal choice of topic. So students will choose a pop culture phenomenon, such as movies or music. Some other student may be drawn towards student activism and movements such as Me Too, Parkland, or Black Lives Matter. After choosing the topic, students will choose a method in which to express their message about their trending topic via podcast, video production, vlog, Pecha Kucha, or screencast. This is where the course Blackboard Hub will come in handy. I will provide a variety of models and examples. For this step, students will study a mentor text. A mentor text is an example students can use to inspire their own digital production. Students may choose to express their findings via podcast, so I will guide them to other podcasts to which they can aspire. If there's one thing that Professor Hobbs' Create to Learn pedagogy has taught me, it is that there will be challenges on the road to a successful digital publication. I intend to give my students a balance of support and freedom as they develop the technical skills necessary in order to create and publish their message. My biggest worry in the development of any new assignment is whether I'm biting off more than I can chew. My intention is to scaffold this series of assignments in order to ensure student success and to maximize their learning experience. First, students will read the National Association for Media Literacy's definition of media literacy. They define it in the following way: media literacy builds upon the foundation of traditional literacy and empowers people to be critical thinkers and makers, effective communicators, and active citizens. Next, students will develop a media literacy infographic, and finally will respond to a blog in the course Blackboard site, responding to the prompt, write about one example of when you were a digital author. This will activate student prior knowledge and give them confidence. In order to facilitate student success, I will be guided by the AACRA model as stated in Renee Hobbs' Create to Learn. This model suggests digital literacy as a process that involves accessing, analyzing, creating, reflecting, and finally taking action. First, access. Gather resources, conduct formal and informal research. Students will drink in as much as possible about their topic. They will take notes and ultimately narrow in on their topic. Step 2, analyze. In this step, students will examine assumptions in their sources and ask critical questions. Students will be asked to consider the type of bias inherent in each of their sources. Thirdly, students will create. In this step, students will begin the process of meaning making and working towards a solution. They will organize their ideas and start working in order to discover new ways of seeing their topics. In the fourth step, students will reflect. Students will test the validity and quality of what they've accomplished so far. They will consider questions such as, what do my message and medium add to the world? How will the consequences of my digital publication affect others? Finally, the students will act. In this final step, students will publish and examine the impact and value of their message. Students will consider responses of their peers and how the project led them to new ways of thinking. Well, this is all just a part of the lively experiment that we all undertake as teachers. While we can never be sure where the road to learning is going to lead each of our students, we will continue to develop our pedagogies and provide students with the best tools for success. Thank you for listening.